Hi, my Scorpios. Welcome to your October bi-weekly, 1st through the 15th general reading. Watch if you're a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter Scorpio placement sign. I'm your host of the show, Spiritual Quiet Storm. I am Reina Rochelle, aka your Spiritual Bunny. So without further ado, I'm going to help you decipher this energy. And out the gate, it seems beautiful, but because I know the Scorpion energy, I know that there are probably layers of depth here, but out the gate, you seem to be closing and honing in on closing out a cycle that you have been working on for a long time, because you're coming in with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. So you're emotionally fulfilled. People around you can see it. Your success is embarrassing. You have, embarrassingly blessed is what I'm hearing. You have an embarrassing amount of wealth and success that you have attained in money, in finances, power, abundance, money. You're either extremely generous. Someone has been extremely generous to you. About October the 14th, I see October 4. There's a lot of fours in this reading. The energy of 4 is here. That stability is here. The doubling of the 2 even is here. So you're definitely working, connecting connectively with the universe in manifesting. Okay, so that's just out the gate as far as the beautiful energy that we see. You could be at a holding pattern as you enter into this time. You could be waiting on a windfall of money, an unexpected amount of money. It is something that you are expecting but may not see it. So it's something that is like I said, you've been working on it, and it's towards a goal, and it is to start a new life. And it's something that, possibly for your children, possibly coming in from a managerial type of position from the government. It could be a government paycheck. It could be, a third party situation where you're running a business, and it is something that you have resold, like a reseller type of thing. Energy is here, but in your environment, your wishes, your dreams are fulfilled. Your wishes are coming true. You are in a protective stance of getting a return on your investment, of getting quite quickly not only the recognition, but also the fruits of your labor. The harvest. It's harvest time. That's what I hear. It's harvest time. It's harvest time. You're meticulously moving quite slow, very strategic, very methodical, step by step when it comes to building your money and providing high value sales. You're a person during this time. You're a person that is not interested in frivolously leading. And as you do that, as your money is increasing, you are increasing and going and heading into different and new directions, leading people into a new direction, leading a new business endeavor. Collaborative efforts, new opportunities are on the table. And again, it's with a company, with a government agency, with a CEO, a COO, somebody new you might be hiring. You come into a good position where, because you've made a solid intellectual, solid focused, professional decision, you may have sought advice for this decision. You may be gathering information of how to take your business to the next level, and you've gotten a mentor, and you're a mentee, and this is a self-employment decision, a strategy that has came to this. You've painted the picture of what you want. You've gathered administrators to administrate and to actively, dedicate themselves to practical efforts or to get practical results, structuring leading in the structure of how you're doing things, leading in the plan. What is the plan? And I see you executing a plan on how to get more money. It requires faith. It requires the awareness that you're living in now. So you're present. You're not looking at what has worked in the past. You're not really looking of what will work and what in the future. You're looking at what is going on now. What are the present day efforts? What are the present day, what is the present day situation? What is what you have now and what can you do with it to get what you want? That is what I see for you coming into October 1st to the 15th. And the strategy, again, we're in Libra during this time. For Libra, this is your 12th house. For Scorpio, this is the Libra house is the 12th house. So this is something in development. This is something that you will get the spotlight out of. This is something that is, again, strategic. It is in development. It's something that is spiritual. It's something that you're manifesting using magic. It's something that you're manifesting, the idea of manifesting. You're going behind the veil. You could get this impartation through a dream. You could get this miracle work through just by having faith through your spirituality. As you, I hear be still and know. Okay? I hear be still and know. And you're going to have a lot of things to do once this money hits. I feel a shift. I see a shift in your finances, thus in what you have the power to do. Now you're abundant. You have different options. Okay? You shine different. I hear that. You shine different. You shine different in this time. You shine different. You shine different. So we're reading out of the leadership promises for the week, and the Holy Spirit comes to say your leadership begins in the heart. You could have something significant with October the 7th that could resonate with you. October the 15th, October 8th, October again 14th, 12th, 8th again, 4th. Okay? Very big days for you harmoniously. October the 8th is a big day. October the 14th is a big day. October 5th is a big day. Could be a big day. So leadership begins at the heart. No longer do I call you servants, but I have called you friends. John 15:15. So God's promise to you as the leader is according to Romans 8, verse 27 through 28. Now he who searches the hearts knows what the mind of the Spirit is, because he makes intercession for the saints according to the will of God. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. Beautiful. Beautiful. He who searches the hearts knows what the mind of the Spirit is, because he makes intercession for the saints according to the will of God. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God and to those who are called according to his purpose. Under the sound of my voice, you're called. To those under the sound of my voice, you are called. It may or may not resonate with you now, but your awareness, this crown chakra, your head could be feeling tingly or getting warmth as your aura is changing, but the awareness and the reality that you are called according to God's purpose. That all things work together for good to those that love God, those who honor him, those who are aware of his purpose, those who have the faith, the hope, the support, the belief in the miracles, the spirituality. You have spirituality and money here. And you have the wisdom code. You have the threefold cord of Ecclesiastes that's needed for prosperity, for kings to walk under the kingly anointing. You can't have money and no spirituality and no wisdom. Then you're broke real fast. You can't have spirituality with no money and no wisdom, because you're up in the clouds and you're not manifesting earthly. You can't have wisdom but don't have money and no spirituality, because you don't know what to do to get money and to become spiritual. So you're just a sage in a corner, basically, with no evidence of God. You have to have the threefold cord. They are interconnected. Money, spirituality, and wisdom. A leader's promise, so your promise to your team members, or you as a leader, or vice versa, you could be receiving this promise, or you could be giving this promise. But the mantra is, I genuinely care about everyone on this team and about what we're accomplishing together. I genuinely care about everyone on this team and about what we're accomplishing together. What can a person do to manage and cultivate good relationships as a leader? It requires three things. Number one, to understand people. Marketing expert Rod Nichols says if you deal with every customer the same way, you will only close 25% to 30% of your contacts because you will only close one personality type. But if you learn how to effectively work with all four types of personalities, you can conceivably close 100% of your contacts. Understand your customer, understand people, understand who is your market that you're gaining money from. Understand that. Number two, love people. That's the second way to cultivate good relationships as a leader. Love people. Businessman Henry Grulin says, being a leader is more than just wanting to lead. Leaders have empathy for others and a keen ability to find the best in people, not the worst. By truly caring for others, excuse me, I'm having a throat chakra clearing. Throat chakra clearing. Okay? That was probably for one person because the throat chakra is not even here. So you may also need a throat chakra clearing. Leaders have empathies for others and a keen ability to find the best in people, not the worst, by truly caring for others. You cannot be a truly effective leader unless you love people. Number three, how do you cultivate good relationships as a leader? You help people. If your focus is on what you can put into people rather than what you can get out of them, they'll love and respect you, and those attributes are great foundations for building relationships. There are people who are coming to help you. If you are looking for a leader, you will notice that ask yourself those three questions when you're selecting a leader. Do they understand me? Do they love me? Do they help me? That can go on, and if you're looking for a relationship, looking for a leader, if you're maybe the feminine energy, looking for the divine masculine energy, you could be asking yourself that. Does he understand me? Does he love me? Does he help me? Does he understand people around him? Does he love other people around him? Does he demonstrate it? Does he help other people around him? Is that what other people have to say about him or her? That's how you know if you're dealing with a real leader. Some of you all could be dealing with an Aquarius, an Aquarian energy, or another Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, another water sign. Who you are precedes what you do. As Paul spoke to the Ephesians in Acts chapter 20, verse 22 through 24, he described the ingredients of an effective leader. Paul made tough calls, yet shed tears in front of his people. One thing is for sure, leadership begins with the heart. Join me as I go into what kind of heart Paul had. We're challenging your heart because your heart's alignment, when your heart is cleared, your money is cleared, especially as the feminine energy. You lead with your heart. If your heart is messed up or anything that's on your heart, that is a blockage towards how much money that you receive. Thus, it affects how much safety, how much shelter, how much nurturing you have. So we're going to continue this on the other side. I thank you so much for the support of Spiritual Quiet Storm. Thank you for watching my show. I'm Reina Rochelle. If you'd like to schedule a private read or get any spiritual products or services, visit the website in the description box below. Happy harvest. Take